Alrighty.
Welcome, race fans. We are back tonight with the SRA Tornado Tailgaters Gen 6 series at one of my favorite tracks, Charlotte Motor Speedway. Man, it's going to be 130 laps of high energy racing here tonight. I got Jeff Dotson in the booth with me here. Welcome, Jeff. Good to have you.
Yep, good to be here, and it'll be a fun race tonight, these SRA guys. One of my favorite tracks as well. Love Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's a fun, fast, grueling racetrack, and you just have to be on your toes and know how to drive this racetrack to get around it. And it's fast-paced, too, so I think we'll see a lot of action here tonight, and these guys should knock this 130-lap race out pretty quick.
Yeah, one thing I did notice there, we were watching practice, they're not afraid to take a 3 wide in the turns either, so
no, they're not.
That's going to double the excitement here tonight. So, man,
yes,
well, thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it very much. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if it's your first time here, and give us a thumbs up on the video if you wouldn't mind. That would be much appreciated. If you're on Twitch or let's see, I'm not even sure where all I'm streaming to tonight, but give us a follow there. That would be appreciated as well.
But we at least know we got YouTube and Twitch covered.
Yep. I think I got Mixer Screen Me in it as well, but anyhow, we're glad to be back here, and boys, I've been kind of waiting for this race here this season here at Charlotte. You know, I'm kind of a little disappointed it's during the day, but because the nighttime does kind of enhance the look of the cars and the paint jobs on the cars. But these guys like to run it on slick conditions. They like it slipping and sliding around, wrecking loose as they call it. So, if that's what they like, that's what they're going to run.
Exactly, yeah. And I'm looking here at the weather conditions, Rudy, and right now the track temperature is 114 degrees, scorching.
Ouch. Yeah, that's pretty insane.
Yeah, so we know it'll be wrecking loose for these guys then.
Hey, Chemo, Josh, the Gaming Freak, Tyler Sifford in chat. Becky, how you doing, Becky? We missed you last night. Drea, a lot of the usuals here, so thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Share that link out to all your friends on Facebook and Twitter, and get them in here and tune in tonight and watch this race. It's going to be a barn burner. It's going to be a good one. All right, we got a couple of minutes left in practice here, folks, and they're going to head to qualifying. But before they do, we're going to step away and play the national anthem real quick. We'll be back right after that with qualifying underway. If you didn't catch last night's truck race, it was amazing. Great racing by everybody. Lots of action out on the track. And actually a pretty, I'm not going to say a big surprise, but a little bit of a surprise finish last night. So get a chance, go back and check that out here on the YouTube channel. Last night's truck race. It was pretty amazing at Indianapolis. I only did 65 laps, but I'll tell you what, it was 65 laps of high energy racing. I can assure you that, man. Great.
Yeah, really. Now, I caught a little bit of it, and it was like a very fun race with those guys last night in Indianapolis.
Yeah, you're right. You're right there, Creed. Yeah, there's a... Good luck tonight, Tyler. You know, last night, Tyler had a kind of an upsetting night there, but back tonight trying it out in a Gen 6. All right, folks, we're going to step away real quick here and play the national anthem. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, welcome back. And qualifying is underway here. And right now, Marcus Richardson, no surprise there, grabs the top spot.
Yes, sir. Yep. Quick time that was as well. 29.976.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Just Marcus Richardson fashion right there.
All right. They've messed with the API.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And it won't show up half the drivers half the time.
Huh.
Sorry about that, folks. I keep doing that. Something in the API file. It's not only happening on IRTVO, it's doing it on ATV. They changed something. Yeah, the drivers' names won't show up. Weird.
Oh, wow.
We're all good now. And Nelson second place, and Jake Nichols third, Ariotti fourth, Tyrese in fifth place. Name Sergio? Sergio? Is that how you...
Third.
Oh, Santiago.
Tyrese.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Thank you. Boy, I had that all messed up. Santiago Tyrese in fifth. Pretty close times, I can tell you that. a couple of tenths from 1st to 15th. Very good, Chemo. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, share that link out to all your friends on Facebook and Twitter, Snapchat, or wherever you share all that stuff. And get your friends in here. Tune in. It's going to be a good race. Jeff, you want to run down through the points for us? Sorry about that. Just said something.
Oh, no. I wasn't paying attention either. Yeah. All right, Bobby Zielinski is the current point leader. He has 129 total points. Jake Nichols is in second place. He has 115. He's 14 back from Bobby. Tyler Ducharme is in third. He has 113. He's only 2 back from Jake. Fourth place, we got Zoltan Herzeg. He has 104 points. He is 9 back from Tyler in third. Then we got Benjamin Nelson in 5th place. He has 99 points, and he is tied for 5th place with Ariotti. They each have 99 points. They are 5 back from Zoltan. 7th place is Bobby Cheney. He has 94 points. He's 5 points back from the tie between Benjamin and Ari. And Josh Robin is in 8th place. He has 93 points. He's 1 point back from Bobby. David Shutt is in 9th place. He has 89 points. He's 4 points back from Josh. And running out the top 10 is Tyler Sifford. He has 88 points. He's only 1 point back from David Shutt.
Very good. Good. This is the 4th race of the season. Where do they go to next week?
Next week, I believe, is... I can get to the schedule here. Dover.
Oh, Dover. Yeah. I know they like running at Dover. That's it's actually a very, very fun track, but as much as it's not very technical, it is technical in other areas, because one thing about that track is, boy, you come up off of the corners and it kind of like, there's like a little hump there for the straightaways, and boy, it lifts the back end of that car right up. And I've rode along with cars, and you could actually hear the tires spin. So, yeah, when that kind of comes up onto the straightaway, you can hear it.
Yeah.
Kind of rev that engine up just a little bit, and yeah, it'll be pretty interesting next week at Dover. But
yeah, and it looks like, yeah, it will be. Well, it'll also be a little different for the trucks too next week, because it looks like the trucks next week will be going to Myrtle Beach, and that's a short track, so trucks will be short track racing next week.
Hey, Cahill, thank you so much for the donation. Very, very nice. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, folks, you can leave a tip there in the super chat, or you can become an official sponsor. Click on that green sponsor button. Become an official sponsor if you want to. But thank you so much, Cahill. That means a lot, brother. I mean that. People like you that make it, all worthwhile out here, what we do each and every night, broadcasting for entertainment for you guys, and it makes it all worthwhile. It really is. Really is cool. Okay, we got less than 2.5 minutes left here in qualifying. Ryan, no, I do not have wall cams for this. No. No, I've been missing you there, brother. There's a few other tracks. I need to get a hold of you. A couple other tracks that we've been wanting to know if you could do some crank it up cams on. There's some I don't have. Like Daytona would be nice. I don't have crank it up cams or wall cams or anything for Daytona. That would be really nice. This one here, I've got some pretty good camera angles on it. I do have a crank it up cam for this one, but I don't have wall cam. And Ryan Eckstein, folks, he's been the man that's been building a lot of the camera packs for me quite some time now, and I can't thank him enough for. That's a lot of hard work. People don't realize the work that's involved in making camera packs, and he does it, and that's pretty cool, man. He's a official cameraman builder for MaxSpeedTV, so thank you very, very much, Ryan. Next week they go to Dover here for the Gen 6 series. The truck series, I'm not sure where they go to next.
Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I lost track of that already. I knew that last night, but forgot it today. All right, folks, qualifying's almost over. Folks, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video. That would be much appreciated. You can check out our full schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com. Also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. All right, that's going to wrap up qualifying.
Second flag.
Well, in 40 seconds. Yes, he does build some awesome camera packs. I gotta agree. I used one of his last night there at Indianapolis. That was awesome. I love that camera pack. That one's probably one of my favorite.
Second flag.
All right, that will wrap it up.
Caution somewhere. Caution.
Get a All right, Marcus Richardson grabbing the pole with a 29.977. Benjamin Nelson starting on the outside of the front row, but congratulations to Marcus there for grabbing the pole. Jake Nichols starts third. Freddie De La Rosa fourth. Ariotti will start fifth. Santiago Tyrese in sixth. Eric Sable seventh. Ryan Hunt eighth. Femi Olat ninth, and Bobby Cheney. That will round out the top 10. Jeff?
Yep, Bobby Zielinski will start 11th tonight. David Shutt will start in 12th. John Fershing Jr. will start in 13th. Stephanie Lessentine in 14th. Delonta Ballard will start in 15th. Zoltan Herczeg will start in 16th. Cameron Hearn will start 17th. Tyler Sifford in 18th. Cody Miller 19th. And rounding out the top 20 will be Josh Robin. Rudy?
Brian Johnson 21st. Tommy Gossett will start 22nd. Garrett Mashburn 23rd. Kevin Scott in 24th. Nate Tretobe way back in 25th position. Last one to take a qualifying time. First one to not take a qualifying time, Tyler Ducharme will start 26th. Sean Williams 27th. Elijah Gracia 28th. Jared Darling 29th. Brad Bothwell 30th. Yep.
David Fish will start in 31st, and James Coulibaly will out the field starting in 32nd.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's okay.
My bad. Pretty nice sized field.
Yep.
The only one I don't see on the track right now is David Fish.
Nope. And he isn't in the room. He's not connected, so I don't think he will be gridding.
Okay.
So we'll have at least one driver that doesn't grid, and that'll be David Fish.
All All right, so 31 drivers taking the.
Yep.
Jeff, you want the honors? Get them going.
All right, we'll do. All right, pace car heads into pit road. There's a green flag.
Green.
The SRA Tornado Tailgaters Gen 6 Series is underway. Round number 4 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
All right, they get up to speed here going into turn 1. Marcus Richardson does get a little bit of a run there. Oh, Ben Nelson on the outside of him. That could make it difficult. Marcus is going to have to lift a little bit there coming out of the corner.
Yeah,
you can't use that whole track, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You can't. And Benjamin Nelson got a little close to him there, and he does again come into the corner, kind of getting over to the side draft, kind of there, kind of like doing some kind of restrictor plate move right there. I don't know how good that'll work here, but he's trying it.
Yep, and side by side is Freddie De La Rosa and Jake Nichols. And Nelson gets a pretty good run off that outside this time. And he's going to get the pass on Marcus Richardson. Marcus led that first lap, though, and got the bonus point out of the way. Now he can kind of relax a little bit. Very good. Freddie tucked right up under the back here of Marcus Richardson. And now side by side, Santiago Tyrese and Jake Nichols. Bobby Zielinski behind them here in 6th place. Ariotti 7th. Brian Hunt 8th. Bobby Cheney back here at 9th. They're starting to get single file, Jeff.
Yes, they're starting. There's a few drivers back here side by side, but yeah, they're starting to get single file here. Wow, I tell you, Bobby Zielinski's on the move. He's already picked up 5 positions just in 2 laps.
Yes, sir. Jake Nichols kind of backpedaling just a little bit here, being kind of patient. Santiago now comes up on the inside of Freddie D. And Benjamin Nelson, boy, he's pulling away. He's getting away from Marcus Richardson just a little there.
Yeah.
At the field, Tyler Siffer still in 18th position. Brian Johnson, 19th. Cameron Hearn losing 3 positions at the start of the race here. Back into, actually 4, makes it 21st. Cody Miller gets around the outside of him. Already starting to see that outside line kind of work a little bit.
Yeah, I think as this race goes through, Rudy, and plays on and starts to get more rubber and stuff like that.
Oh, we got
somewhere.
Stephanie Lessentine going around a little bit there in front of traffic. No damage. Didn't hit anything, or nobody hit her. Looks like, let's go back and take a look at it here. Might have been some contact. I'm not sure. Seemed to be okay coming out of turn, I believe that is, down the backstretch. Might have been some contact. I don't know. Delonte Ballard was right on her tail. Oh, he did. He got into the back of her, just different lift points as they go into the corner. Oh, she did get into the 45 a little, but I don't think it's really that much damage. Oh, man. Delonte Ballard did an excellent job of braking there to keep from getting into her. Great job, man. Great job by them guys. Awesome.
And also something else I wanted to point out too, Rudy, when that was going on, we had the 46 car of Tommy Gossett slowing down, and he got rear-ended by the 35 of Kevin Scott.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right, everybody coming to pit road. going to be the winner off of pit road here. Wow, drag race off of pit road, but Ben Nelson comes out first. Had two drivers that did stay out, though. David Schutt stayed out. He wanted to lead a lap, and James Coulibaly did his usual drive-through. He just drives through pit road. Now he can pit without getting a penalty, but he will be at the back of the field now. So I don't know. I think it might be a little early to ask a driver how the track feels out there. What do you think, Jeff? We'll just wait till next caution.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just 7 laps in, and I don't think there's been enough, rubber laid down or enough cars really to, really tell on how the track really feels.
Yep. Well, David Schutt's going to stay out, but James Coulibaly did come to pit road. Now that's going to put Ben Nelson is going to start on the outside of the front row here next to David Schutt. The difference is he's going to have new tires. David Schutt's going to have 7-lap older tires.
Wow, lots right on the pace car already. I don't even see the rest of the field here yet.
Yeah, they're way back. Now they're getting caught up.
Yep.
All right, pretty much come out the way they went in. Ben Nelson, Marcus Richardson, Freddie D, Bobby Zielinski, Jake Nichols, Ariotti. Santiago was the biggest loser on that pit stop, though. He come out. He's going to be restarting way back here in 8th place now. Bobby Chaney only picking up 1 position. Ryan Hunt losing a couple of positions. All right, we're ready to go back green.
Yes, we are.
Restarting on lap number 9. Out of turn 4 here. We're getting ready to cut them loose already. All right, pace car's in. And there's the green. Off and going. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing, boys. Somebody in there said they wanted to hear boogity, boogity, boogity.
Don't let Daryl Waltrip hear you saying that. It'd be some copyright infringement.
Oh, Marcus Richardson out of shape coming out of the corner.
Yes, he was.
Whoa, man, that was close. Well, Ben Nelson's going to get around David Schutt easily here. Here comes Freddie D to the outside. Outside seems to be working pretty good.
Yeah, it really does. I'm kind of shocked at that review. I didn't think the high side would be, in play this early in the race, but it seems like it really is.
Yeah, I thought maybe they might have to get a little rubber buildup up there or something before they could do that. Santiago coming up on the outside now. And he's going to get a twofer out of that. He's going to pass up Marcus Richardson and David Schutt as they go 3 wide coming into turn 3. Holy smokes, they're getting a little rambunctious there with that 3 wide stuff.
Wow, yeah, they're still kind of 3 wide right now. Ooh,
gosh.
Bobby Zielinski got close to David Schutt right there. That looked just nerve-wracking driving around those two.
Man, I don't know how they do it. I'd be so nervous. It's no wonder a lot of these guys, when they get done racing, they're just wringing wet with sweat, man, from nerves like that.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take this into instance. Take it as a restrictor plate track. When you're racing in a big group of cars, that's always nerve-wracking for 30 laps. If you got a 30-lap green flag run, you're just racing in a big group of cars. Well, I'll tell you something else. Racing 3 wide like that for a half a lap around a track like this, that's even more nerve-wracking than a restrictor plate race running in a big pack for 30 laps.
No kidding. Boltan Hertzeg picking up 4 spots. Start of the race comes up behind Ryan Hunt. Picking up 4 spots. Eric Sable dropping 6 positions so far. Could have been a bad pit stop. Looks like he might have had a little bit of a slower pit stop. Not much, just maybe a 10th or 2. Very good racing, though. Good racing. Tyler Sifford picking up 3 positions. Up behind Delonte Ballard, Brian Johnson, John Fershing. Now, there's one that we were talking about earlier. This John, new to the league this season. Got a lot of new blood in here. Definitely keep an eye on John Fershing. I think he's making quite a bit of a difference in here. He's learning a lot from these guys, and these guys are good guys here to learn from. So
they are, yeah. I mean, especially Marcus Richardson and Freddie D and Benjamin Nelson, Bobby Zielinski, Femi. All these guys are guys that you can learn something from. Even Tyler Ducharme and Delonte Ballard. You know, they're the legend drivers over here that have the most track time in this league. And if you want to learn something, go talk to one of those guys.
Yep. And learning to race around each other is a big thing. You know, I mean,
yeah.
You gotta know who you're racing against, who you can trust, and guys, they trust each other a lot. So Tyler now got around Stephanie Lessentine, taking on John Fershing. Comes up on the inside. It's funny, he took Cameron Hearn on the outside, immediately dropped to the bottom and passed up Stephanie Lessentine all within a lap. So
wow.
He's on a move here. Coming from 26 going into 18. Back up front, Benjamin Nelson. Got a lot of company, Freddie D. The whole crew's right up here close together.
Yeah, they really are.
Good racing. And side by side there, Santiago Tyrese. The outside of Freddie D. Going to get that position. Bobby Zielinski. Going to get, but boy, I'm telling you, outside line's working great. Look at that.
It is.
Freddie just lost 2 positions there in half a lap.
He's still fighting back on Bobby.
Man, this is good stuff right now.
It is. I don't think he's going to hold him off for long. I think Bobby's going to get a run here off turn 2. Yeah, he will. I don't know.
Yeah, Freddie's coming back, but
Freddie came back on the backstretch. Wow.
They're kind of like equally matched right there right now.
They kind of are.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
The more they keep racing like that, they're going to have 3 wide battle of Marcus Richardson here in a minute.
Pretty wild stuff right there, I'm telling you. And I think Bobby Zielinski finally gets it, though. Yeah, he finally clears Freddie D. Freddie comes back up to kind of block that position ahead of Marcus Richardson right now. Marcus back to 5th place after being on the pole. And we got a brand new leader, Santiago Tyrese, for the first time today. Matter of fact, you know what? I think that might be the first official lap that he has led in the league since he's been here. I mean, he may have led some laps under caution or something, you know, staying out. But he is, I think that's his first lap he's led in the league officially. So, man, what a difference. Very cool. And he grabs a bonus point. Zoltan Hurtig. Now, there's a name that you won't soon forget. I can guarantee it. He has really come up through the ranks here in SRA. I'll tell you what. This guy, when he first came in, we were kind of wondering how good of a driver he was. Well, I'll tell you what, he sure has showed how good of a driver he is. He's always up inside this top 10, making a difference and being competitive. So
yeah,
look for him to. And Bobby Chaney taking a look inside David Shutt. Now he knows David's got them older tires. David's got about 20 laps on them tires, and Bobby Chaney's only got about 13 on his.
Yeah.
Here comes Ariotti, the biggest tire saver out there, one of the biggest. Zoltan just drives around the outside of Ariotti like it's nothing. Here comes Ryan Hunt. He's going to do it too.
Yeah.
Man, that outside line is like, takes like rocket ships out of these cars on that outside.
They do.
Well, the thing of it is, you got to be patient with these cars and let them come to you. You got to feel them out. You know, you've got to check out what they can do in the turn. And I don't know. It's a difficult car to drive to begin with because they are so slick. They've got the track temperature to 114 degrees. That's making it slick. There's a lot out there that these guys got to deal with tonight. Cody Miller in 21st. Josh Robin 22nd. I did want to note here that Tyler Ducharme is running the Truck Series sponsor paint job there. We can get down here a little closer. You'll be able to see it here in just a minute. But the Somewhere Saloon paint job on there from Buchanan City, Colorado, the sponsor for the Truck Series. Very cool. Nice looking paint job. We've seen it on truck here. Josh Robin runs it in the Truck Series. And Tyler Ducharme runs it in the Gen 6 Series. Well, there you go. Title sponsor for the Truck Series.
And I will give you some information here, Rudy, about Santiago.
Yep.
That the laps he's leading right now are his first laps led total, because I do see here from the Dan Lisa stats that he has not led laps before tonight's race.
Very cool. Well, Bobby Zielinski and Marcus Richardson now battling side by side with Ben Nelson as they take over second and third. Freddie D goes back to fifth. Well, that's pretty cool, man, that somebody has actually got out there and showed these guys that, you know, they can run just as fast as they can. Yeah. And he's actually pulling away with them guys battling side by side back there like that. You know, he's pulling away. Marcus Richardson comes up on the inside of Bobby Zielinski. Wow, man, look at the grip he's got on that bottom line. He's showing that there is some grip on that bottom line.
Yeah.
Takes over second from Bobby Zielinski. Well, these guys are racing like it's the last lap out here right now, Jeff.
They are.
Well, let's go back in the field here even further. Elijah Gracia picking up a couple of positions since the start of the race. James Coulibaly picking up about 5. Don Williams dropping 1 in the Taylor Swift car back here to 28th position. Tommy Goss at 29th. Brad Bothwell, right where he started, in 30th. And Kevin Scott there having a moment there a little while ago. Does have some damage on his car, but lost a lot of positions out here, but he's still out here plugging away. And you never know what's going to happen. He could pick up some position. We've seen that happen last night. A couple of guys stayed out there after, you know, some guys wrecked out and left the race and this and that because they had a big one at Indianapolis last night. Oh, boy. And, yeah, some guys picked up a lot of positions. Just like getting back in the race and staying with it. Every position's a point.
Exactly.
All right. Well, Freddie D back into third now. Benjamin Nelson side by side with Bobby Zielinski. Bobby must have had a moment there and got a little loose. I'm going to tell you what, Santiago, now he's out there in that clean air. You know, talk about that for a minute, Jeff. Just, you know, what the clean air is like on these cars here. We know how touchy they are. And with, you know, you're not in dirty air like Marcus and Freddie there. Oh, here he goes. Marcus Richardson going to take that position away. Maybe. Yeah. Santiago comes back on the outside. Going to hold on to it for a minute. Marcus goes back into turn 3 down on the bottom, trying to get that run to clear Santiago, but oh, it's close. Wow. But Marcus is going to get that. He's going to get that lap led.
Yeah, wow.
That was a good. Oh, and Freddie D gets into Santiago.
Oh, no.
And is he going to steer out of it?
Caution somewhere. Caution.
Oh, he did get sideways in front of the cars, and that will bring out a caution, but oh, my. Freddie D hooking Santiago there. Wow. Bringing out the second caution of the race, folks.
Oh, great. And as a caution comes out, my iRacing crashed.
It did?
Yeah, it kicked me out. Closed the channel.
Oh, God, I hope that don't happen to me, too. It's been a while since that's happened to me. Yes, sir, Chemo, that's your car there, brother. Nothing good ever come out of uh-oh.
No.
I think they're going to come to pit road here because they've been out here quite a few laps, but not quite. About 17 laps, I guess. They'll be coming to pit road. Everybody's coming in. And from the fan view, boy, see a lot of cars on pit road. Everybody's in. And let's see, James Coolbally going to do his usual drive-through. Who's going to win the race off the pit road here? Marcus Richardson. Freddie D out second. Wow, look at that. Or maybe he was first. I'm not sure there. Might have been first. I think he did beat Marcus Richardson off the pit road. Man, nice pit stop, Freddie D. Well, let's get a word in with Freddie D. Freddie De La Rosa, do you have a copy?
I have a copy here.
Well, nice pit stop there, Freddie. Man, I'll tell you what, you beat Marcus Richardson off the pit road. That's saying something right there, man, because we all know he doesn't, you know, he rarely, if ever, makes a mistake on pit road. So, but what's the race feeling like out there for you? Because, boy, it seemed like the guys are able to pass on the outside.
Yeah, the outside is decent, but the bottom is the way to go. Gotta keep it on the white line.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just really slick. There's no grip, so everybody just hanging on and trying to save as much tires as possible.
Well, how come we're seeing a lot of guys being able to pass on the high side?
It's really hard to get just hold that white line. So if you don't hold that white line just perfect, then the guy on the outside, they has the advantage. But if you get farther to the front, if you pay attention farther in the front, the white line prevails.
Okay, very cool. All right, well, you think you got the winning car here tonight?
No, I don't think so. But
what? Freddie?
we're in the position to win, and that's all you can ask for is to compete for wins.
I'm kind of disappointed with that answer. I thought you'd for sure say, heck yeah, I got the winning car.
No, I wish. I think Marcus has a little more speed on me.
Yeah.
That I like, and who knows? There might be somebody somewhere in the top 10 that hasn't shown all their muscles yet. So we'll wait and see. But I'm definitely have a car to compete for the win. That's what I'm having.
Well, you just knocked out a lap lead, so you get some bonus points out of it anyhow here tonight.
Yeah.
All right, well, brother, I'm going to let you go. Good luck out there. Keep it clean.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, Freddie D and Marcus Richardson, side by side on the front row here, Jeff. Your turn to get them going.
Well, I will if I get back into the server here. It's still loading.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm sorry. My bad.
Oh, no, you're good.
Well, we'll get them going here.
And for.
Okay. Oh.
I'll get them on the next one if they have another one and I don't get knocked out again.
All right, here we go, folks. Pace car's in.
Ready? Green.
Green is out. Back underway, and Freddie D, great start by Freddie D. He goes into turn 1 here with a pretty good lead. Side by side, Bobby Zielinski. Going to get that second place. He's got to hustle here if he's going to clear Marcus Richardson, and he's not quite clear. Marcus keeps it right up on the high side where Bobby can't get up there. Wow, great run right there. Femi Olad in fourth. But we got some really good competitors up in the front here right now.
Caution somewhere.
Another caution. Josh Robin and Brad Bothwell got together. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, I also saw Jared Darling involved in that one, and looked like James Coolbally and the 14 car there of Elijah Garcia.
Okay. All right, Josh cruising along here. Now he's got Elijah Garcia there just ahead of him. Maybe that's where it was. I'm not really sure. Oh, right there's where it happened. Right ahead of him. Oh my, that was yeah, it might have been Koulibaly. Oh, I see what happened. Jared Darling, yeah. Brad Bothwell. Could have been some contact. Yeah, I think that's where it all started right there. Koulibaly might have, yeah, Koulibaly, I believe, got into...
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Looks like Koulibaly come up the track just a tad bit and clipped Jared Darling, and then when he clipped Jared, Jared started to lose the car, and he come down and clipped into Brad Bothwell, and then Josh Robin and the 14 there of Elijah just got caught up in it.
Yep. Oh, man, that's terrible. That's 5 cars tied up into that one. Oh, my.
Yeah, and it made Jared Darling take his car behind the wall, so he's out.
Oh, my. Yeah, he's, and you know what? He didn't really get that much damage. All right. Okay. Back up front. And am I seeing that correctly? Marcus Richardson has, left?
What?
No. No. No, there he's back. Wow. Boy, that was a major blink.
Yeah, it was.
Wow, he was completely gone for like a half a lap.
Yeah.
Well, that keeps Freddie D in the lead. Yeah, Jared Darling does take it. Cameron Hearn off the track as well. Gonna put Josh Robin and Elijah Garcia. Right, well, talked to Jared Darling, but I guess he's on already.
Yeah, it shows on TeamSpeak he disconnected. Brian Johnson, you got a copy?
I got a copy.
Well, Brian, how's it going for you out there tonight? Everybody else seems like they're saying that it's really slick and loose.
Yeah, it's kind of slick. I kind of hate to use the word loose when it's slick because it's really more of just a lack of grip. You know, it's super tight. Car wants to go into the wall on entry, and then it's loose coming off. So, yeah, there's just no grip. You know, that's just what you have to deal with on this new iRacing build in this hot track. So, I've kind of repaired some damage and got to the back of the pack, hoping I can maybe get a long run here, save some tire back here, and then work my way back up to the front.
Oh, true, true. Well, what do you think about racing with these guys? Pretty competitive, ain't they?
Oh yeah, it's really competitive. I definitely have to perform my best every single corner, and it's really pushed me to keep my focus every lap. Because when I do, when I race somewhere else, I don't really I can kind of tune out sometimes. But this definitely have to keep my focus, and just racing these few weeks that I've been here, I've learned a whole lot.
That's good. That's good. I'll tell you what, you probably couldn't ask for a better bunch of guys to learn from than racing around these boys. I'm telling you, they've been at it for a long time, Brian, and man, they're good teachers. They've taught a lot of good drivers.
Yeah.
All right, brother, I'm going to let you go. Good luck out there. Stay focused and keep that car clean.
Alrighty, I will try.
All right, thank you, sir. All right. Back green, lights are out.
Yep. right, pace car heads back into pit road.
Ready, green,
There's
green,
the
green, green.
flag. We're back underway here at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the SRA Tornado Tailgaters.
Freddie again got a great jump right there. Bobby Zielinski now in second. Femi Olat third, battling side by side with Marcus Richardson. Now we were seeing that outside line working pretty good, but now that it's getting some rubber laid down on that bottom, you know what? We might see that bottom start coming back.
I think we might.
Benjamin Nelson clears Femi Olat. And guess who just rolled into 7th place? Zoltan Hertzeg.
Yep.
I told you that's a guy you want to keep your eye on right there, man. He is a powerhouse. He's already chopped that down well, more than in half, because he started 16th, and here he is running in 7th.
Ooh,
Bobby
Freddie.
Cheney. Freddie, up with him.
I thought he was crashing. It looked like he got sideways, but it looked like some negative cleaned out.
Bobby right there on his tail. Ooh, he comes right up on him, boy, I'll tell you what. He got back in that throttle a little quicker than Freddie D did, and he closed that gap up on Freddie D.
Yeah, he did.
And Nelson right here with Marcus Richardson, Femi Olat in 5th place. Looking ahead here to the front 4. Pretty cool. Well, you know what? I think it might be a little cranking up time. What do you think?
Let's do it.
All right. Tyler Ducharme in 14th, but Freddie D loses the lead to Bobby Zielinski. Zielinski taking over, just led his first lap of the race. He's got to maintain that points lead. He's only got a 14-point lead over 2nd place, so he's got to maintain that point lead.
Yes, he does.
Jake Nichols 5th. Guys getting pretty good to back here. Tyler Sifford in 15th. Stephanie Lessentine 16th. Involved there. Then had a little tap there in the back from I forget who it was now. Somebody got into the back of her, but there he was okay. Just kind of spun her a little bit. Didn't get any damage. That's a good thing. Santiago now is back in 17th position. Jeff, this is not where he wants to be.
No, after that spin that he encountered with there and had the issue, he's got mired way back in traffic. And you're right, this is not where he wants to be after having such a good start to his race and getting out there and leading some laps.
Yeah, once he got up in the front, man, car seemed to be hooked up pretty well. And he held Marcus Richardson, Bobby Zielinski, and Freddie D off for about 11 laps there that he led. So now he's back in dirty air. That car might be feeling a whole lot different. You know, a little loose coming off the floor there one.
Yeah, and with that, Rudy, you know, seeing him loose, he's back in his dirty air. Lots of cars in front of him, lots of cars behind him. He's kind of in the middle. So I'm pretty sure that his car right now isn't feeling like it was when he was up there at the front.
For sure, yeah. Delonte Ballard, my old buddy, back here in 18th position. Delonte, yeah, there is a 4th gear now. You have to hit 4th gear, buddy. You can't drive around this whole race in 3rd. Come on. Garrett Mashburn in 19th. I'm just kidding him. I know he'll watch this later and he'll be going, what? What's he talking about? Garrett Mashburn, 19th. Ryan Hunt, back to 20th. He was up there challenging inside the top 10 there for a little while, but got a pretty good run here on Garrett Mashburn. Will move forward, but does make the pass on Mashburn. Oh, big wiggle there coming off the corner. Mashburn, boy, he was a good check up there by Garrett Mashburn. That was pretty cool. He's seen Ryan Hunt with a big wiggle, and man, that could have been ugly there if he wouldn't have backed off just a little.
Yeah.
So, good job. Tommy Gossett, 21st. And we got another brand new leader up front, Marcus Richardson. He takes over the lead from Bobby Zielinski. Now Freddie D closes up on Bobby Zielinski. At front 4, 5, 6 of them here. Boy, I'll tell you what, they're doing really well.
They really are.
And even David Shutt coming up to 7th from 12th, doing a great job too. Did get around Zoltan Hertzeg. Zoltan now back to 8th. Bobby Chaney 9th. Your router restarted, Dre. What? I never heard of that. What the heck? It just restarted on its own? Okay.
That's strange.
Yeah. It is kind of strange. Alright, let's go back and check on Josh Robin. Now, Josh is many laps down, driving the late model out here right now with the whole front end missing. Was involved in that wreck. I didn't think he had that much damage, but boy, he's really struggling with the handling of that car right now. Brad Bothwell as well. Both of them, heavy damage on both of them. They're driving the modifieds out here, not the late models, but the modifieds with the whole front end missing. Elijah Gracia, there's another one with heavy damage. So 3 of them there with really heavy damage. The whole front clip and the hood missing off Elijah's car.
Yeah.
That's wow. That's pretty wild. Yeah, they're not very aerodynamic, and I know this isn't really that big of an aerodynamic track, but there is a lot of draft going on between these drivers right now, because when you get on them straightaways, draft is pretty important. Freddie D keeps looking to the inside of Bobby Zielinski, but he just can't get that run. So he's going to try the outside now. Bobby takes it down on that white line where everybody's saying that that's where you want to be. And Freddie's going to try the crossover on him here going into turn 1. Not going to be able to do it. Keep taking a look though. One of these times he's probably going to get that run, but if he's going to do something, he better do it quick, because here comes Ben Nelson and Femi Olat. guys are all pretty tight right up here. Jake Nichols, David Schutt, and right along here with Jake Nichols for a minute. See him sawing on that wheel, boy. He's got to stay right with that wheel to have any speed in this car whatsoever. He's got to be sawing on that wheel every second.
Oh yeah.
You see it. It wants to step out on him, but he can't lift off the gas. Once you mash down on that gas, pretty much almost kind of committed yourself once you do that. Because sometimes if you let off that gas, the car will really get squirrely then. Lap car there, number 30, Brad.
Caution somewhere, caution.
We have a caution, folks. We have a caution. Let's see if we can find it. Nate Trito going around. See what happened to Nate here. He's already going into turn 1. I think this is about where he started to get loose when he came out of turn 2. Yeah, he's struggling with the wall there. Got out of shape, hit the wall again. Took him down across the track here. He hits the inside wall, and that kicks him right back up onto the track, and that will bring out a caution. Nate Trito, heavy damage on his car. Not what we wanted to see. And Marcus brings them all to pit road again. Creeping up on the halfway mark here, and right about the time they go back green, be at the halfway mark. So lots of racing to come here, folks. This is caution number 4. Nate Trito, 8 out. Tommy Gossett doing the drive-through. Race off of pit road. I'm not sure who's going to get that. That was, wow, I don't know who got that. Might have been Freddie D, I think. Yep, Freddie D, Bobby Zielinski, Ben Nelson, and Marcus Richardson. That was the drag race off of pit road. Nate Trito, now on pit road. Tommy Gossett taking over the lead. I'm sure he'll probably do a pit stop here. Don't think he's going to want to stay out with them old tires. Anybody you want to talk to, Jeff?
How about Benjamin Nelson?
All right.
Find him here. Benjamin Nelson, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, tell us about that run you're having out there tonight. You've been up front most of this race, and you've been up front leading a few laps, and you had a good start to this race, and you're keeping your car clean and up front. Tell us about how the race is going for you so far.
It's pretty slippery out here. It's not really loose. It's more just there's not a lot of grip in general. It's pretty hot, so it's fun. It's intense battles. I like it a lot. Looking forward to keeping this car up front.
Exactly. Well, kind of tell us about the racing line and how it's changing out here. We've seen at the beginning of the race that it looked like that high lane was more dominant and, you know, more in use. But it kind of looks like it went back to the low lane there a little bit here in the later part of this race. But what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it actually seems like for most of the beginning of the run, the inside is better. But then as the run goes on, the little, I guess, mid to outside groove is pretty good. So I had to experiment with that.
Yeah, we're seeing the total opposite.
Yeah.
We've seen the outside groove better at the beginning of the race, and now the inside groove's better.
Yeah.
I just saw that people were making some speed on the outside later in the run, so I don't know.
All right, Benjamin. Well, thanks for talking with us, and good luck in the rest of your race.
Thank you.
Right, Tommy Gossett goes in. That gives the lead back up to Freddie D. Everybody's got new tires and they're ready to go racing. Lights are out.
Sir.
Doubling up.
Yep. Wow, so that was kind of interesting to talk to Benjamin there, Rudy, with what he had to say. It was, we thought there throughout the, whole entire first stint of this race, it looked like that high side was dominant, but from, what he kind of says, from a driver's perspective, it kind of looks like the low lane's still dominant lane here.
Right. I don't know. We'll have to see how this is going to go because, I guess we must have been looking at something totally different than what the drivers know better than we do,
Yeah.
of where they feel. But, I don't know. I just thought at the beginning of the race, we see a lot of passes on the outside. Now we're seeing the inside seem to be working pretty good. So I don't know. We'll find out here in a minute. About to go back green. Pace car is in. Freddie D hits the gas, and we're underway for the Tornado Tailgaters Gen 6 Series here tonight. 4th race of the season, 130 laps at Charlotte. Benjamin Nelson in 3rd. And Marcus is battling with David Schutt here now for 4th position. Schutt really squirrely coming out of turn 2. And Femi Olat on the outside, making that pass. Marcus Richardson just passed on the outside. So I don't know, man. I'm seeing something totally different than what the drivers are, I guess, out there. I don't know.
I am too. I mean, so I don't know.
Well, they know better than we do. So Marcus Richardson just passed Ben Nelson on the outside. Femi Olat now trying to get around David Schutt. Now Schutt's making the inside line look pretty decent right there. But now Ben Nelson going to try to go around the outside of Marcus Richardson. Wow, these guys are really, man, they're putting on a heck of a battle up here in the front.
Yeah, they are.
I'm seeing that he is actually passing on the outside like that. How he's able to hold on to that. I mean, he is not really on the outside. He's kind of mid-track, where he said that it seemed like, low to mid was where you wanted to be. Yeah. And he just, he just drove on by Marcus Richardson right there. Marcus comes back on the inside, and he just can't seem to get that power off the corner like Benjamin Nelson did right there. All right, back in the field here, Cody Miller. Cody coming up from 19th. Got Stephanie Lessentine taking a look to the inside. And Santiago Tyrese back into 15th. Working his way slowly back to the front. 60 to go, next time by. Delonte Ballard losing a couple of positions here. Tyler Sifford going by on the outside. We have to see if we can talk with old Tyler there. We got his girlfriend and his mom in chat, so we'll have to maybe talk to Tyler next time. Don Williams coming from 27th to 19th. Rounding out the top 20, Brian Johnson. Running pretty well. Loves this kind of racing. Loves racing with these guys. Meanwhile, Freddie D trying to get the most laps led here tonight. He does have it right now with 22 at the line. That beats out Benjamin Nelson leading 13, Marcus Richardson 17, and Santiago Tyrese 11. So, got the most laps led right now, Jeff.
Yes, he does. That's great.
Bobby took a look to the outside, but
yeah.
Wow, he was a little squirrely coming out of 2 right there.
Yeah, and I think that also got him a little hesitant of trying to make that pass, and he was like, nope, I just better wait.
Yep. Tyler Ducharme driving around the outside of Bobby Chaney. It goes into 11th. Again tonight, one of the biggest movers out there.
Yeah, Eric Label picked up a position 2 with that, so
Tyler's coming up on Eric. Eric was a little wiggle coming off of 2. And Tyler going to look to the inside. It doesn't look like Eric's going to fight him too awful much. And I know Eric, he loves running at Charlotte. I've seen him run here before. And with open setups now, mind you. And man, I'll tell you what, it was a blast. We had a blast that night. Oh man, you could just about flat foot this thing around here. Unbelievable.
Hey, that sounds like a pretty good setup if you can flat foot a Gen 6 car around Charlotte.
Yeah, it was a setup that was given to somebody by somebody by somebody. And it filtered down. It was a pro setup. So,
oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. We weren't supposed to have it, but we had it. Zoltan Hertzeg coming up behind Femio Lap. Matt Bothwell, Nate Trito, both on pit road. Last one on, actually on the lead lap is Elijah Gracia, but Kevin Scott, it looks like they got the hood put back on Kevin's car here now. I think he was the one, no, it was Elijah Gracia was missing the hood. That's right, never mind, my bad. Kevin Scott hanging on 8 seconds behind the leader. Jake Nichols started out 3rd place, running at 8th. And Tyler Ducharme comes up to the inside of Ariotti, almost made contact. Wow, that was close.
Wow, yeah, it was.
Here he says, hey, slow down there, brother. What were you thinking?
Yep.
Oh, we'll get one in there. Becky, we'll get an interview in next caution with Tyler, see how his race is going. He's back in 18th right now, right where he started. He needs to find that gas pedal. He keeps hitting the clutch or the brake or something. He needs to find the gas pedal. Just kidding. Oh, checking in here with Freddie D. Tell you what, he's getting some pretty good runs off of that bottom, though. I gotta say, he's doing really good. I don't see the car like getting out of shape or anything.
No.
Taking it right on that white line. It's enough to keep him ahead of Bobby Zielinski right now. Bobby taking a look to the inside now. And Freddie, I don't know, he's got a good run this time. Yeah, he's got a pretty good run. I don't know. Well, that kind of died out real quick.
Yeah, it did.
Richardson sitting there 3rd. The 3 of them kind of pulling away a little bit. Side-by-side battle going on between David Shutt and Benjamin Nelson. That's going to make them lose a lot of ground back here if they're not careful.
Yeah, they keep racing like that. That's just going to hurt.
They need to get that sorted out, and one of them take over the lead and the other one follow. That's costing them dear time out there right now.
There's a couple of them back here doing that, and it's just every group doing that. It's just costing them just a lot of track position, a lot of time, and putting a damper on things for them because the little drivers that are single file have a better of a momentum, and they're catching up to them to try to pass.
Marcus Richardson going to take over 2nd from Bobby Zielinski. And he did it on the low side. I think Marcus can just about put that car anywhere he wants to and make a pass.
He can, but we see Bobby Zielinski still on that high side battling.
Trying to get down there. He needs to get down just a little bit lower, get a little side draft off of Marcus Richardson.
Yeah, Marcus got by him that time.
Yep. Yeah, good run off of turn 4 there. All right, very cool, very cool. Femio Lat sitting in 6th place. Now Jake Nichols kind of fell off just a little there. And if he's not careful, Ariotti, I don't know how much tire saving Ariotti's doing right now. I would imagine probably not much. The way the cautions have been falling here. he doesn't have to worry about the long run, I don't think.
Exactly.
Brad Bothwell does take his car behind the wall. That's a shame.
Yeah. He makes the third driver out of this race. So far, we've got Cameron Hearn, Jared Darling, and Brad Bothwell taking their cars behind the wall. But still sitting on pit road, we have Nate Trado.
Caution somewhere, caution.
We have another car. Oh, that was Tyler Sifford.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Let's go see what happened to Tyler. Well, he may get that interview.
Yeah. I also see Garrett Mashburn involved as well.
Oh.
And Stephanie Lessentine. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Looks like Santiago Tyrese is involved in that as well.
I'm watching Tyler here to see what's going to happen. Maybe the wreck was up ahead of him or something.
Yeah, it was up ahead of him.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ooh, Stephanie Lessentine just come right back down the racetrack and hit hard right into Tyler. Or Tyler hit her, excuse me.
Oh, okay. Looks like Stephanie and Santiago, maybe? Yeah. Stephanie was out of shape a little there. Yeah. Santiago tried to miss her. He got into the wall. And Stephanie, boy, that car was really, she never did get back in control of it. Here comes Garrett Mashburn up through nowhere to go, and he does hit the side of her and finishes her off. Man, tough break for these guys. That Santiago's gonna have some pretty healthy damage on that car.
Yeah, so's Tyler Sifford because he got a big.
Oh yeah, right there. Oh man, well he's gonna get his interview. Might not be the interview he wanted to give, but all right. Well, anyhow, these guys are now coming off of pit roads. Let me get Tyler up here and we'll talk to him if we can find him. All right, there he is. All right, Tyler Sifford, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Wow, just nowhere to go for you, Tyler. Man, what a run, though. You had a pretty solid run going on out there. Tell me what it was like and if there was any way you could have avoided that.
I mean, we were in a good spot before all that happened. We just got caught racing the wrong person that didn't want to be raced at that particular time, I guess. But, I mean, it's all good. Dan's Canada Toyota was running really strong tonight, but, we're just going to have to move on, and we're looking forward to next week. I mean, we're getting faster and faster every week, and we're doing decent in the point standings. But, you know, all in all, it's still a good race.
Well, how much damage is on the car? I mean, you're going to be there for a while?
We're sitting for about 7.5 minutes or so, but we'll be back out there and just putting around, trying to gain as much points as we can.
All right. Well, you got your fans in chat rooting for you there, your mom and your girlfriend, and they were really pumped up when I said that we'd try to talk to you, but I didn't want to talk to you under these conditions, but you know it happens. I'd have much rather seen you picking up a few positions out there. But what was the track like comparably to some of the other tracks you guys have been to?
I was hoping for this track to be semi gripped up. You know, we're able to run the bottom and the top. But it's just these tires are just being chewed up constantly. So it's the matter of who can save their right rear and their right front to keep it on the car from it either being tight on entry or loose on exit. I've now seen a few people, including me, getting loose off the exits just from there being no grip going back to the throttle.
Wow. Well, sorry about your bad luck, but get back out there. You can, maybe you can pick up some positions because the race ain't over, just until you get that checkered flag. So you never know what could happen out there, Tyler. Thank you for talking with us, though.
No problem. You have a good one.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. Back up front, Freddie D, and they're lining up. He's been having some pretty fantastic pit stops here.
Yes, he has.
And
so has Bobby Zielinski too. He's been having a lot of good ones as well. I don't know what happened. Marcus Richardson got mired back in traffic on this pit stop. He's back in 9th right now.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's bad pit stop or something there. I'm not really sure. Get him going, Jeff.
All right, we'll do. All right, pace car heads into pit road.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Flag, and the SRA Tornado Tailgaters Gen 6 Series is back underway here at Charlotte.
Now the battle back here between David Shutt, which has come from 12 into 3rd, and Ben Nelson. Emil Latt involved in it. And here comes Ariotti up through the field. He's up to 6th.
Yeah, Ari's on the move right now. He's looking to get up to the front here and start maybe getting up here and racing with Freddie and the guys, maybe try to lead some laps.
That would be good. The 2 seasons ago, he swept the whole season.
Yeah.
And, no, last season. The last season? I can't remember.
I can't either. I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember if it was last season or the year before, the season before that.
Swept the Truck Series and the Gen 6 Series, so that's pretty amazing. We've seen that happen a couple of times out here, but
yes, we have.
First time for Ariotti. Bobby Zielinski looking to try to capture a win here tonight. He's only led 3 laps. That would be going backward. Seen numbers change real quick. Voltan Hertzeg in 9th. Still a solid run for him tonight.
Yeah.
The top 10. Marcus Richardson goes back to 10th.
Top 10 finish can still bring valuable points to your points effort.
Yes, sir. Definitely. And the biggest mover of the night, Tyler Ducharme, coming from 26th up to 11th. 15th position. Wow, that's great. He did that last night in the Truck Series too, man.
Yeah. Wow, look who's up in 3rd right now, David Shutt.
Yeah. And we got a pass for the lead. Zielinski going to lead that lap. Hasn't really officially completed that pass yet, because Freddie Dees right there on the bottom underneath him. And Freddie has to lift a little. Oh boy, got really tight on him right there.
Wow.
Yay. And they're going to go 3 wide on the backstretch. Femi's not afraid to stick it in there.
No, he's not.
That's a little gutsy right now. And Ariotti goes into 5th.
Yeah, wow, just an amazing run for Ari here tonight as well. I figured he would still kind of be in the tire saving mode, but right now, coming down to close to 30 laps to go, he knows it's getting close to go time, so I think he's going just maybe a hair bit earlier than he normally does, but he's on the burner now, and he's heading for the front.
Gets a run on Femi Olat, looking underneath. Femi keeping him kind of, well, not really pinching him down, because Femi's actually in the race line there about mid-groove. About the middle of the track in the turns is about where the race groove is, they say, right now. So Femi holds off Ari. Ari really lifted that time.
Yeah, here comes Benjamin Nelson back into the picture here.
How about David Shutt, man? 2nd place for him. He did get around Freddie D. This is great news for him. They just might slip in there and grab a win here tonight. I don't know.
Could do.
Well, I think, man, I'm not going to say that we're safe to say Freddie D's locked up the most laps led yet. He's led 41, but I think that still can be beaten.
I think it can.
If you get somebody like Bobby Zielinski to stay out there now and lead a whole bunch of laps.
Yeah, but there's still 35 laps to go coming to the line here. And I'll tell you one thing, Rudy, I think we've got a couple sleepers back here looking to maybe kind of spice things up when he gets closer to the finish. And I think that would be Benjamin Nelson or Jake Nichols or Tyler Ducharme. Those three guys just have that sleeper tag on them right now. They're kind of back here just kind of riding along, and I think when it starts getting close, maybe 20 to 15 to go, they might start turning that afterburner on and going toward the front.
But I don't want to count out Tyler Ducharme. Look at, he's picked up a couple more positions.
Yeah.
I would not count him out. He's going to try to get a run here on Eric Zabel now on the outside.
That's exactly why I counted Tyler Ducharme in with Benjamin and Jake there, because you know how good he is, and I think he's just kind of, you know, he's just back here riding right now, and he's just, I think once it gets up to that point to where he knows it's go time, he's going to go for it. He's going to try to come up to the front.
Boltan gets around Eric Zabel as well. Eric pulled backwards. I don't know whether he just got pinched down there and couldn't get up into the race groove or what, but now Jake Nichols looking to the inside of Ben Nelson for 6th place. Femi Olat into 4th. Poor Stephanie. He said next week's car is going to feature a bullseye on it.
Oh, no.
Yep. As everybody wants to hit her. Poor Stephanie. He can't get a break no matter what she does.
Well, it looks like Tyler Sifford was back out on track, but he is coming back into pit road.
Yeah, it could be just a lot of damage on that car that maybe he's just not liking the way it feels right now. Doesn't want to be a road hazard out there. He did pick up one more position, passing up Tommy Gossett, and maybe that's what he's going to do here. Just picked up that one position, and nobody else is wrecked out yet or anything, so.
Hey, but you know what? That was a good plan. If that was it, just go out and pick up that one extra position, because that'll give him one extra point.
Sure thing. Sure thing.
I mean, because sadly he can't pick up any more positions, so I'm thinking maybe he just put it into his mindset saying, well, why risk anything knowing I can't pick up any more, but I did go out and pick up at least one.
Yeah, now maybe he can sit there and get more damage fixed up on it, you know.
Yeah.
I put him into 24th, and, you know, considering the damage he's got on it, I maybe ought to count his blessings on that one. At least he got one more position out of it.
Exactly.
Brady D losing ground to them front two. Back 8/10 of a second, 3/4 of a second behind them. Emil Lat, Ariotti still in the battle. We thought Ari was going to get a run on him, but the battle right now is between Benjamin Nelson, Jake Nichols, Tyler Ducharme, all these guys right on top of one another back here. Boy, Marcus Richardson, wow, what a save right there. And here we go, 3 wide. Tyler Ducharme going to take him 3 wide in the corner. Oh my, Jake Nichols is not backing out of that at all, and boy, Tyler got really squirrely.
Yeah. That racing right there, you can see it gave him a little gap between him and Benjamin Nelson, allowed Benjamin to pull away a little bit because those two started racing.
Yeah, he probably didn't like that either. He was up on the high side, and you know the guy on the high side is going to get the most damage.
Yeah.
Seen the guy on the low side kind of get a little loose like that, get into the guy in the middle, and then he just plows into the guy on the outside. That guy on the outside, just, not only does he get damage from the car hitting him, but he gets damage from the wall. And here comes Marcus Richardson making a run on Tyler. He's going to clear him, goes into 8th place. So Marcus working his way to the front.
And it looks like Tyler Sifford took his car behind the wall.
He sure did. Oh.
Yeah. Tough break.
Well, we're going to lose a couple of chatters. Drea and Becky will probably leave now because Tyler's not out on the track. Aww. Freddie D still trying to close that gap. Boy, big wiggle there. I see a little bit of damage on the right front corner of Freddie's car. I don't know if that was he got into the wall or what. Just a slight little bit of damage. I don't think it's affecting the speed any.
No, I don't think it is.
Get down here a little closer and check it out. Yeah, just, I mean, it's ever so slight. That's not really affecting anything, I don't think.
I mean, I wouldn't believe them. You never know, it could.
Big Nichols staying right on the Toyota of Benjamin Nelson.
He's got Marcus Richardson right below him. Trying to pass. Wow. Oh, Ariadne's a little loose behind him here.
Oh boy, that wasn't good. He just lost a ton of position.
Yeah, he did.
All the positions he had, when he got by them guys, he just lost everyone.
Yep.
Then Hertzeg got by. Tyler Ducharme got back by. Now Jake Nichols is kind of rested in behind Marcus Richardson right now. We got one coming to pit road there. Elijah Gracia coming in. He is several laps down, but 23rd position for him. Marcus taking a look to the inside of Benjamin Nelson. Tyler said the engine let go on him. Oh no.
Oh no.
And that's a 30-minute wait. Well, heck, 30 minutes. This race is going to be over in about 25 probably.
Yeah.
20 minutes. So the way these guys are going right now, I think they've got enough fuel to make it the whole way. So it's just a matter of managing the tires right now. Benjamin coming back on the outside of Marcus Richardson. They continue to battle here side by side. I'm really surprised that they're not losing more ground to Femi Olat just ahead of them.
Yeah. It's a kind of, kind of is a one that I figured they would be losing ground, but they're not.
There we go. Marcus finally cleared Benjamin Nelson. Goes to the fifth.
Yep.
Here comes Ben back around.
Yeah. These two are not giving up. They're fighting.
Well, that's what makes it fun out there. When you got somebody like that, you know that you can trust to race side by side. Both excellent racers. They know if they're pushing their car beyond their limits, they're going to back out.
Exactly.
Yes. Ben took a look there and he said, "No, the car got a little squirrely going into the corner." He said, "He just didn't like it, so he backed out." So that's a good call.
Yeah.
Really Richardson now going for fourth. He's gonna get it.
Yeah. Ooh, Femi got a little loose there coming off turn 4, so the car wiggle a little bit.
They're all stacked right on top of one another, led by Marcus Richardson. Marcus about 1.3 seconds behind the leader, Bobby Zielinski. Those front three have kind of distanced themselves from each other and the rest of the field.
Yeah, they kind of have.
Marcus is closing up on David Shutt. Now that they're done racing side by side back there, they're starting to put the hammer down. All right, back in the field, Cody Miller and Ryan Hunt. Ryan Johnson in 16th, coming from 21st. John Fershing started 13th, but he's back in 17th right now. James Coulibaly started 32nd on the field. I think he was almost dead last. I do see a tick of damage on the left front there up on the hood. But he's running real well.
Yep.
Kevin Scott coming from 24th to 19th. And the one that's really surprising me right now is Santiago Tyrese. I'm surprised that he is not up further. Now, he did get some damage on that car being involved in that one accident. So, that could be really dropping the speed out of that car right now.
I think it is, Rudy, because I'm taking a look at his car here, and you can see that the right rear, not the right rear, excuse me, the right front tire is actually exposed. More than half of the top of the tire is out from the fender, and the fender is that crumpled and just beat. So I think he probably is feeling some drag effects there, and that car ain't running the way it was before.
Yep, definitely. Well, he's about a half a lap behind the leader, so not where he wants to be. I mean, after being up there and leading 11 laps earlier, thought what it was like to be leading out here, and led his first laps in the lead. That had to really feel good. So maybe the hurt won't be so bad that he's finishing back inside the top 20. David Shutt into third as he got around David Shutt. Shutt still had a good run out here today, though. Led 3 laps, got some bonus points. Benjamin Nelson coming up on here pretty quick here. This thing stays green the rest of the way, I'll tell you, these guys are going to be driving out here on tires that are so old.
We might even see them starting to break even more loose if they keep staying out here on these tires.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me to maybe even see a caution, a late race caution here. I don't know. It's kind of what we we usually see when these guys start getting racy toward the end. Now Ben Nelson's closed up on David Shutt. There could be a pass in the future right there.
Yeah, Freddie D just led that lap. He retakes the lead.
Freddie D, yeah, man. Missed that pass, sorry. But I guess you can't be everywhere. Cameraman can't be everywhere.
Nope.
Only got one camera here, so. Well, Freddie said he didn't think he was going to have the winning car out here, but he's dropped the hammer.
Yeah, he really has.
But here comes Marcus Richardson. He's closed that gap on these guys. There might be might have a 3-way battle here for this win.
We could. You know, when Marcus Richardson and Bobby Zielinski get into a battle, you know it's going to be a heated one at that, and it's going to be a fun one to watch.
Definitely. Well, folks, don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video. John Fershing on pit road. He's coming off now. Give us a thumbs up on the video, and if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV, please do subscribe. We are broadcasting every single night of the week. We have some nights we have 3-4 broadcasts going at the same time. So you got your choice of what you want to watch. And we do cover everything: trucks, Indy cars. Man, we got everything out here.
Dirt racing.
Yep.
Yeah. Sometimes we cover some road course racing as well. So
yep.
A smorgasbord of racing activity.
Well, Bobby just closed that gap up on Freddie there, but I don't know if he's got enough tires to do anything with Freddie. Because
I don't know.
The 3 of them are pretty much on the same line here, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, Bobby's getting some good runs coming out of the corner, and he knows Marcus is closing. Marcus has come from he was like a 1.5 seconds behind these guys, and look how much he's closed up on them.
Yeah, he's been doing a fantastic job closing up with these guys here, trying to get up to the front.
And that was only about 10 laps ago. He was back like a 1.5 seconds, mired back in 5th or 6th place, and here he is, 3rd place, and coming up on Bobby Zielinski now.
Yep. I'm just seeing James Coolbally there on the apron when they come around the back straightaway. I don't know what was wrong with him. I seen some smoke. I think he might have hit the inside wall on the back straightaway there.
Here goes Marcus looking to the inside of Bobby Zielinski.
Yes, sir. He's looking to pass, but Bobby's got a pretty strong car on the outside. We'll see if he can hold him off here coming off turn 2. Ooh, Freddie's getting the wall there a little bit.
Freddie's got to be loving this right now with them 2 racing. Coming to 7 to go, and they're racing side by side. Wow, Marcus almost had enough there where he could have slid up in front of Bobby, but he didn't.
Yeah, no.
And he just wasn't quite sure whether that front end would have been clear or not, you know, and you got to think about net coating. Oh, almost made contact.
Yeah.
Ooh. Bobby was probably sitting there going, hey, buddy, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
Oh, and Freddie got really loose. What the heck happened to Freddie's car?
Whoa, I don't know. He's still slow.
He's out of gas or something.
I think he is out of gas.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Freddie D had it won.
Yeah, I think he's out of fuel.
Well, he did get the most laps led. That will not be contested there. He's going to get that, but he's not going to win the race. Oh, man.
Wow.
Now the battle's up here between these two. Coming to 5 to go between Marcus Richardson and Bobby Zielinski. And these two are going to pass each other like crazy, I'm telling you. David Shutt does get back around Benjamin Nelson back into 3rd. Here comes Jake Nichols into 5th. This will be a good points night for Jake Nichols.
Yeah, I'm noticing somebody else starting to close up the gap now, Rudy. I don't know if he's got enough time or not. He might.
Yeah, he's, I don't know. He's right
Bobby
there.
Zielinski into the wall on turn 1.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and something wrong with Marcus Richardson. I don't know what happened, but he lost ground even though Bobby got in the wall.
And I'm just kind of wondering if some of these guys might be running a little low on fuel, and I don't know. I mean, I'm really kind of wondering about Freddie De La Rosa. What happened there?
I don't know. That was crazy. But David Shutt's closed the gap up on Marcus Richardson now. He's right on his bumper. And here comes Ben Nelson.
Oh, man, this is going to get good. Coming to 3 to go. Now, Zielinski might win it, but, boy, I'll tell you, the battle for 2nd and 3rd is heating up.
Yes, it is. Yeah, because we got Jake Nichols back here, too.
Marcus coming back. I don't know. He might have got them tires cooled off now.
Yeah, but you can tell Bobby Zielinski's car is hurting from hitting that wall. He does have some damage on it now, and he's hurting in the corners. He's not steering too well.
Yeah, he's having difficulty. Marcus is going to probably get back around him here, and he might just wind up pulling some company with him. The Shutt's right there. The door's open, and here they go. Zielinski going to lose that. Shutt almost took a look to the inside of Marcus Richardson. Richardson back to the lead.
Yeah, it looked like I thought Ben Nelson was going to try to go through the middle right there. Wow, that was...
Oh, and he would have done it. He would have done it, too. Yeah. He ain't afraid to stick his nose in there and go. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. 2 to go. Getting a white flag this time by. You know what, out of any of them 5 right there, I really would not say right now who could be the winner, because they're all racing so hard. Shutt trying to get up here. He's got to run on Marcus Richardson. If he can hold it, he gets a little loose coming out of the corner.
Wow.
Almost had him, though.
White flag, nice and smooth.
One more lap. I don't even know, man. It's still pretty crazy. Zielinski way off the pace. What happened to Bobby Zielinski?
That damage hurt his car bad.
Good Lord. And it looks like looks like Marcus Richardson's going to win it, but now between 3rd there, Benjamin Nelson, Jake Nichols, I don't know. Oh, contact Shutt. Whoa, are you kidding me? Oh, and Jake Nichols gets it. Oh, you're kidding me? Wow, that was amazing. Jake Nichols has got to be just jumping up and down for joy on that one.
Yeah, wow, but who got second? I think it was...
I don't know.
Was it Femi? Yeah, Femi. Wow, you have to go back and watch that. Femi was down the grass, sliding sideways, and he slid past Ben Nelson and Marcus Richardson to take second. Wow.
Let me see if I can go back here. We'll watch this up close here and see if we can watch how Jake Nichols winds up getting the victory out of this.
Through the grass. Same thing as Femi getting second. Wow. Femi was the one to watch right here. That was amazing.
Now, David Shutt, I don't know what he was thinking. Boy, he just plowed into the back of Marcus Richardson there. And that got all of them guys really loose. This is where Shutt just drove into the back of Marcus Richardson. Marcus collects Ben Nelson, Jake Nichols. Man, Jake Nichols goes out into the grass. That's crazy.
Yeah, Femi did the same thing.
That is crazy. Yeah, Femi going to come home second. He's going to beat all these guys to the line, like driving sideways through the grass. Are you kidding me?
He was sliding at like 130 plus.
Oh my gosh, look at that. You got to be kidding me. And Marcus Richardson will come home third. Good Lord, I'm telling you. Even Jake Nichols was all kinds of out of shape on the grass.
It's a crazy finish to tonight's race.
I'm telling you. Well, let's get these guys up here and talk about this. And I'm sure we're going to see some. We're going to hear some surprises and hopefully no bad language out of this. But Jake Nichols, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Wow, man, what a finish!
Yeah, I'm speechless. With those two almost running out of gas, I knew it was going to get crazy, and I had a feeling maybe we'd wreck it, and I wasn't lifting out of turn 4, that's for sure. We're coming to the checkered, and I wanted to win, and I don't think I deserved to win based on speed, but I guess sometimes things go your way, and luck plays into it big time.
Man, I'll tell you what, that was some exciting stuff right there. That was really exciting. Well, you managed to stay in the top 5 or 6 pretty much all day, Jake. Just a lot of hard battle in there between you and Ben Nelson. That last part of the race there was that's all you two did was battle, But unfortunately for him, he did not do well. But man, I'm telling you what, that was one heck of a surprise. I think I'm as surprised as you are because, it was clear that you weren't going to win.
Yeah.
It was
I was hoping that they'd all do that and the seas would part right, but it did. I don't know how, but wow, that was really crazy there. The battles we had, and then with those guys running short on fuel, it just closed everyone together, and it was just a brawl with those last few laps.
Well, how was your fuel? Did you have enough fuel to make it?
Yeah, we were good. I think they were just running lower fuel to just run better handling-wise and be faster. And I didn't want to risk it. I've had issues in the past doing that and running out of gas, and I don't want to do that again. So we just filled it up every single pit stop and didn't want to even think about fuel.
Sure, yeah. Well, man, I'm telling you what, this is good. This is a surprise win for you and us because, like I said, it was pretty much cut and dried that it was either going to be like Marcus Richardson or David Shutt was going to win. And, it was them two coming to the line. I don't know exactly what happened there. I guess we'll probably hear from Marcus here in a little bit. Here we'll find out exactly what happened there. But, man, congratulations to you, Jake. This has got to feel really good here winning at Charlotte tonight.
Heck yeah, it does. The Sim Speed Shop Ford Fusion was really good. I wish it was better, but, man, just luck played into it big time there with everyone just getting so close together and wrecking out of turn 4, but we kept it straight somehow.
Yeah, well, man, there was like 3 of you sliding across the finish line. So, well, congratulations, brother. Anybody you got to want to give a shout out or thank here tonight for your win?
Of course, the Sim Speed Shop and everyone at SRA for putting on these great races. That was fun. Ended in a crazy finish. Some people probably won't be happy, but I know I am because I got lucky. But thanks to you guys for doing these great broadcasts, and thanks to everyone that tunes in. Thanks for the support. I know everyone loves having a broadcast out there as good as MaxSpeedTV, but and having all the great fans out there. So thank you for tuning in, and just thanks for everyone for a good race.
All right, Jake, we'll go celebrate that win. I know you're going to probably be celebrating into the wee hours of the morning on this one. That's pretty cool, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Yep, me too.
All right, we got second place, Jeff.
Yep. Femi Olette, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Femi, tell us about that amazing looking 130 plus mile an hour slide you just did to get second place.
Well, they were wrecking off 4, and I thought if I stay in it and just go through the grass, I might have a chance at the win. And I almost did. Jake somehow kept it straight and got the dub, but got to reenact the pass in the grass, actual pass in the grass, so that was cool.
Exactly. Well, Femi, other than that, tell us about the racing out there tonight and how track conditions were and what your thoughts were coming up to the finish there before that happened and transpired.
The race was pretty fun. Got to battle Marcus, Freddie, Bobby, the usual up front guys. Scooter C shut up there too. I don't know. On the long run, I couldn't keep the rear tires from getting too hot, and I dropped back a lot, and then it just stabilized. It's like it went away and came back to me in the middle or at the end of the race there. I don't know what I could have done different. Like, I tried a lot of stuff throughout the race, but nothing really worked. But it was still a fun race nonetheless.
Yeah, it really was a fun race to watch for us and our perspective as well. So I'm pretty sure it was a fun race for you guys too. But kind of give us a little bit of your opinion on how the track conditions were tonight. Me and Rudy thought the high side looked like the dominant lane compared to the low side, and then we talked to a few drivers and they said they felt the low side was more dominant. What's your thought on that?
I thought sticking to the white line in both corners was quickest. Unless you wanted to get a run on somebody, then you'd run the outside in 1 and 2. Or if you wanted to defend your position if you're the outside, unless the person trying to pass you was really fast, if you were on the outside, you were just going to hold them off. And that made for a pretty good race, actually, because you got to saw who was better at racing late into the run. Marcus and Benjamin were able to get through the field pretty easily when some laps were clicked off.
Yeah, that really did make for some fun racing out there tonight. Well, Femi, with that being said, you got second place here tonight. How do you feel going into next week's race at Dover?
I don't really like Dover, but I'll just show up, try to learn the track since I had 2 good races there years ago, and then ever since I haven't been able to do anything special there. So just try to get a good finish, I guess. That's pretty much it.
All right, Femi. Well, before you go celebrate the second place finish, do you have anybody you'd like to thank or give a shout out to?
Yeah, got to shout out everybody in our TeamSpeed channel. Too many names to name, but it's cool to speak with them in the race. Not take everything too serious. Thanks to you guys for broadcasting. Thanks to Bobby Cheney for the lead. Thanks to Nexus Esports for the team we have, all the work we've done so far.
All right, Femi. Well, once again, congratulations on your second place finish tonight here at Charlotte. Go celebrate, and good luck next week at Dover.
Thank you, Jeff.
All right, Rudy.
All right, Marcus Richardson, do you have a copy?
Yep. Well,
it was your race to win, brother, but man, it wasn't going to happen tonight. Can you tell us what happened there? Did you check up in front of David, or did he just nicely, did he intentionally hit you, or what?
Well, the Richmond Raceway Toyota Camry was really fast tonight. I think I was the class of the field pretty much on the long run, but every time I pit, I would lose spots. Can't win a race like that. So at the end, I was just a quarter lap short on gas. And the only reason they were racing me is because I had to back off with 5 to go to save.
Oh, okay, yeah, because we've seen, it looked like you and Bobby Zielinski might have been really close on fuel. Because he backed way off. And yeah,
I knew it was going to be close when I left pit road, but since I restarted 12th, I didn't have the luxury of saving it, so I just went. And with 5 to go, I could back off, so I did, but it wasn't soon enough.
Well, man, I'll tell you what a surprising finish there. I mean, it was a shame that everybody got caught up into that, and it might have, ended a little bit different. But I'll tell you what, it was a surprise finish. You still managed to pull out a 3rd place out of it, Marcus. So I know, it's not the win, and you are the winningest driver in the league, but it's not the win here tonight. But 3rd place it is for you. So. What was the track conditions for you out there? Now, we've been getting conflicting reports. Some guys saying the low side's where you wanted to be. Some guys saying about the mid line coming out of the turns is where you want to be.
When I was by myself, I just ran the bottom. But, it didn't really matter what lane I was in, to be honest. But when I was by myself, I ran the bottom.
Yeah, that's what we were seeing. It seemed like you could just about put that car anywhere you wanted to on the track and make a pass, whether it was a high side, mid, low, didn't matter. Where other guys we've seen At the beginning of the race, it seemed like the high side was maybe where it wanted to be, but then everybody was saying the opposite of what we were seeing out there on the track. They were saying the low line is where you wanted to be, but then that changed later.
On the restarts, it's hard because a lot of guys have different agendas. So some people want to go, so it makes it look like it's better than what it is.
Right. Okay. Maybe that's what we were seeing then. Okay. Well, anyhow, yeah, sorry about your bad pit stops. I mean, you were just a tick off on the pit stop. What do you think the problem was there?
One of them was my fault because I completely missed my stall with the stop with like 50 to go or something. So that's my fault. But the other stops, they were just slow. And every time I came down, I lost 4 spots. But it doesn't matter. It's not what cost me to race, so it's fine.
All right. Well, congratulations on third anyhow, coming out of here tonight. Are you going to make it for Dover next week?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, if you do, what do you think about that track? Do you like the Gen 6 at that track?
It's my home track, and I like it. So it'll be fun. Hopefully, Zelensky's racing. He beats me every Tuesday, so it's nice to come in here and kick his ass today.
Yeah. All right, Marcus. Well, congrats again on third. Anybody you want to thank?
Thank Tornado Tailgaters for sponsoring the series. You guys for broadcasting. Richmond Raceway for coming on board. And that's about it.
Okay. All right, Marcus. Well, we hope to see you next week and see what you can do next week. Over. So see you later then. Have a good one and good luck next week.
Yep, thanks.
All right, let's get up here and run down through the results here, folks. Jake Nichols coming out with a very surprising win. I'm sure he was even surprised, Jeff. Wow.
Yeah, he was.
He said he just kept his foot in it. And in the same way with Femi Olad, he just passing the grass and he won second place out of it. Marcus Richardson third, Benjamin Nelson fourth, Tyler Ducharme comes home fifth, the biggest mover out there tonight. Zoltan Herczeg sixth, Ariadne seventh, Eric Sable eighth, Bobby Cheney ninth, Brian Johnson finishes 10th. Heck, did I just?
I don't know.
I don't believe I just did that. Hold on a minute. Hit the wrong button. Whoopsie. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
All right, Bobby Zelensky, after having the great run that he had tonight, he'll sadly finish in the position he started the race in 11th. Delonta Ballard will finish in 12th. David Shutt had a good run too and got caught up in that, and that'll sadly make him finish in 13th position. Cody Miller will finish in 14th. Ryan Hunt in 15th. Santiago Tyrese, another driver with a good run out here tonight, led some of his first laps of the series of the league tonight here, but he'll finish in 16th position. Kevin Scott will finish in 17th. John Fershing Jr. will finish in 18th. Garrett Mashburn will finish in 19th. And Freddie De La Rosa, we believe he ran out of gas. He will finish in 20th position. Rudy?
All right, James Coulibaly 21st. Sean Williams 22nd. Elijah Gracia 23rd. Tyler Sifford back in 24th position. Tommy Gossett 25th. Stephanie Lessentine with another disappointing finishing for her, but she's going to get there. She's going to get there. She won the first race of the season. Got to back that up. So, but she'll get there. She finishes 26th. Josh Robin 27th. Brad Bothwell 28th. Nate Trito 29th, and Jared Darling 30th. Cameron Hearn finishing 31st on the field. David Fish did not start. So congratulations again to our winner here, Jake Nichols. What another great finish here tonight, Jeff. Wow.
Yeah. Amazing finish for him.
This is really awesome. I mean, to see a finish like that just really, it just pumps you up, you know, because you just wish you could have been out there with them guys, you know. It would have been really cool. But Jake does bring home the win. So, folks, until next time, stay safe. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.